Did you know that you have the power to live the life that you want? You can create the wealth, relationships, and success that you desire. The secret to achieving these is what Rhonda Byrne calls the magic. The magic uses the law of attraction and the power of gratitude. The law of attraction states that like attracts like. Gratitude helps you create positive feelings and energy. When you understand how these concepts work together, you can build an abundant life. All good things in your life right now result from your gratitude and the law of attraction. All negative things are the result of a lack of gratitude and negative thinking. In this book, you will learn different practices for how to express deep gratitude. This is key to attracting more of what you have. There are different practices for different aspects of life, like health, relationships, and money, but the common idea will always be deep, authentic gratitude. Apply these principles and practices to create magic and transform your life. A great mystery is revealed. A passage in the Bible talks about how you can gain abundance. It goes like this: "He who has will be given more, and he will have abundance. He who does not have, even what he has will be taken away from him." At first glance, it seems unfair. Why should the person with more have even more? But it is not a matter of having more material things. It is about having more gratitude. The passage means that the person with more gratitude will be given more, and the person without gratitude will lose everything. Having gratitude will lead to you having more. Lacking gratitude will lead you to lose more. Gratitude is the magic that will help you attract more of what you want. This is not about any specific religion. You do not have to be religious to understand and apply the power of gratitude. Gratitude is a fundamental law of how the universe works. The law of attraction is about the energy in the entire universe. It includes how atoms are formed to how planets move. The law of attraction is simple, like attracts like. It is what holds atoms and cells together. The law of attraction uses the energy from your thoughts and feelings. This means that whatever you think or feel, you attract towards you. For example, you are struggling with negative thoughts. You are unhappy at work. You often think about how much you hate your job. You often complain about not having enough money. These thoughts will attract these outcomes. You will only attract more of these negative experiences. On the other hand, the law of attraction can also work in your favor. This is where practicing gratitude comes in. If you find ways to be grateful for your job, it creates a positive feeling. You may start to think about how you enjoy your job. You will attract more of these positive feelings and outcomes too. The more grateful you are, the more abundance you will have. The law of attraction may sound familiar to you. It is the same law that Sir Isaac Newton discovered. Newton developed the fundamental laws of motion. One of them is, every action always has an opposite and equal reaction. This is how the law of attraction works. When you give thanks, you receive a gift. The equal and opposite reaction of giving is receiving. Even if you have never heard of the law of attraction, you have probably used it. Think about the areas in your life that are abundant. For example, your relationships are prosperous. You feel deeply connected to your friends and family. This is an area where you have used gratitude. That is why this area of your life is doing so well. The magic formula. So how do you apply the law of attraction? What are the steps to create magic in your life? You have already learned that gratitude is what creates magic. So you start by saying the magic words, "Thank you." Speaking these words helps you experience and feel gratitude. Here are the steps to the magic formula. First, think and say the words, "Thank you." Second, think and say these words to increase the gratitude you feel. Third, feeling more gratitude creates more abundance. Gratitude is a feeling, so when practicing gratitude, you must feel it as much as possible. It is the feeling of gratitude that will create the abundance you are seeking. Day 1. Count your blessings. Thinking about what you are grateful for is what it means when people say, "Count your blessings." Being grateful for what you have will cause those things to increase. For example, If you are grateful for the money you have, you will see it grow. If you are grateful for a relationship, it will improve over time. But remember, the law of attraction works both ways. It can also work the opposite way. Failing to count your blessings can lead you to focus on negative things. Focusing on negative things means focusing on what you lack. This happens when you are criticizing other people. It happens when you complain. The more you think about what you lack, the more you will lose it. Like attracts like. Here is the first stage of learning how to practice gratitude in your life. As soon as you wake up, count your blessings. Create a list of all the things you are grateful for. What is important is that you list 10 things that you are grateful for in your life. Then write why you are grateful for every item on the list. After you write your list, read each item one by one. You can read them out loud or in your mind. After reading each item, say thank you 3 times. Remember to focus on feeling deep gratitude as you go through this list. If you struggle to find 10 things to be thankful for, look closely at your life. You could be thankful for your family, friends, home, work, and pets. Be thankful for the water you drink and the food you enjoy. Whenever you count your blessings, you should feel happier. This helps you experience deeper gratitude. As a result, this will create greater abundance. Remember to count your blessings every day. Day 2, the magic rock. Anything that helps remind you to be grateful will create more magic in your life. This can also apply to objects or symbols. One such object is called the magic rock. The magic rock was used in the Secret film. Lee Browser, the narrator, shared a story of the father of a dying child. The father used a gratitude rock, or a magic rock, to remind him to be grateful for his son's health. His son made a miraculous recovery. You can also have your own magic rock. It will help you create daily practices for gratitude. First, find a rock that fits well in the palm of your hand. You should be able to close your hand around the rock. Choose one that is smooth and comfortable to hold. You can get your rock from anywhere. Keep the magic rock at your bedside. Make sure that it is visible when you get ready to sleep. Before going to bed, pick up your magic rock and close your fingers around it. Think about all the good things that happened in your day. Focus on the best thing and be grateful for that. Feel it and say the magic words, "Thank you." After that, return the magic rock to your bedside. Try to do this every night. Before going to bed, always think of the best thing that happened to you. Doing this accomplishes 3 things. First, you find several good things that happened. Second, choosing the best one proves there are many things to be grateful for. Third, you wake up feeling happy and grateful every day. This allows you to start each day positively. This practice helps center your attention on abundance and builds the habit of gratitude. Day 3. Magical relationships. Relationships are a natural part of life. You are meant to share your experiences and creations with others. This gives joy, meaning, and purpose to your life. So, your relationships with others are very important. Relationships are also powerful ways for you to experience gratitude. This will create magic in your life. Gratitude helps relationships grow and flourish. Having more gratitude for any relationship will create more happiness and connection. Gratitude changes both you and the relationship for the better. You benefit by developing patience, understanding, compassion, and kindness. Why is that? Feeling grateful for another person helps you see their value more clearly. You are not focused on wanting to change that person. You accept that person completely. You are less likely to criticize or blame this person. Remember that the law of attraction works to bring what you think. Like attracts like. When you complain about someone, you're harming yourself. You are bringing the negative thoughts and feelings about that person into your life. Here is how you can start practicing. First, choose 3 of the closest relationships you have. Find one photograph for each of these people. You can be in the photo, or it can just be of that person. Second, think about why you are grateful for this person. What are this person's best qualities? What do you love about them? It could be their patience, compassion, or kindness. Maybe they have talents that you appreciate. Third, Put the photograph of each person in front of you. Choose the top 5 things that you're most grateful for each person. When you write these lists, write them out as sentences as if you were thanking the person. Lastly, take these photos with you. You can look at them and say the magic words, "Thank you," and the person's name. You can save the photos on your phone. You can keep the photos in your bag or your pocket. It does not matter how you look at the photos. What matters is that you look at them 3 times during the day. Express gratitude as you look at them. This practice will positively impact your relationships. When you are grateful for the good things in your relationships, the better they will become. Day 4. Magical health. Many of us take our health for granted. Maybe you only think about your health when you're sick. You realize that you cannot do anything without good health. Think about any time you had a cold or the flu. You were stuck in bed. When you are sick, all you want is to recover quickly. You want to be healthy as soon as possible. There are many ways that you can improve your health. This includes eating a healthy diet and exercising. However, you can also improve your health by being grateful for it. People with healthy lifestyles can still get sick. That is why it is so important to be grateful for your health. As with the law of attraction, giving thanks for something means you receive more of it. So giving thanks for your health will allow you to receive better health. You can experience increased energy and happiness. Physical improvements in your skin or muscles may happen too. You may even improve your eyesight, hearing, and your other senses. People who practice gratitude can keep stress and tension away. Stress and tension are the root causes of many illnesses and diseases. Research has shown that people who practice gratitude heal faster and live longer. Here is how you can practice gratitude for your health. First, read the following paragraphs. These paragraphs are about the health of your body. Close your eyes and repeat the lines. Experience deep gratitude for each part of your body. Remember, it is important to think about why you are grateful. The reasons for gratitude help you feel gratitude more deeply. Think about your legs and feet. They help move you from place to place. They help you balance, stand, sit, exercise, dance, walk, and more. They let you write, eat, use a phone or computer, shower, and do everything by yourself. Say thank you for your arms, hands, and fingers. Think about your 5 senses. Your sense of taste allows you to feel pleasure. You can enjoy what you eat and drink. Say thank you for your amazing sense of taste. Your sense of smell allows you to smell flowers, perfumes, clean sheets, and the smell of rain. Say thank you for your wonderful sense of smell. Your sense of touch helps you differentiate between hot and cold. You can feel objects. You can express and receive love from other people. You can hug your loved ones. Say thank you for your precious sense of touch. Your eyes help you see the faces of people you love. They allow you to read books and emails, watch television, and enjoy the beauty of nature. Say thank you for your eyes that let you see everything. Your ears allow you to hear people's voices. You can hear your loved ones through conversations. You can listen to music and the radio. Say thank you for your sense of hearing. Your brain allows all your senses to function and work together. It can process millions of information every second. Your brain is what allows you to experience life to the fullest. The trillions of cells in your body work tirelessly. They build and sustain your organs. They help your organs clean, filter, and renew everything in your body. They help you stay alive. Your heart helps all your other organs to function. Your heart keeps everything alive by delivering blood and oxygen. It allows life to go through every part of your body. Say thank you for your strong and healthy heart. After giving thanks for all your body parts, take a piece of paper and write this sentence. The gift of health keeps me alive. When you see these words, read them very slowly. Feel gratitude for the gift of your health as you say them. Being grateful for your health is the key to staying healthy. It also guarantees that your health will improve over time. Day 5. Magic money. It is normal to feel worried when you lack money, but you must understand that worry, envy, jealousy, doubt, and fear about money will not help. These feelings will not help you create more wealth or abundance in your life. That is because these feelings come from a lack of gratitude. Complaining, arguing, or feeling frustrated about money are not acts of gratitude. They will only worsen your financial situation. Thinking that you do not have enough money means being ungrateful for what you have. You must learn to feel grateful for what you have, no matter how little it is. Remember, like attracts like. Gratitude for what you have will create abundance. Here is how you can start practicing a grateful money mindset. First, sit down and take a moment to reflect on your childhood. Think back to a time before you had any money. Remember every moment that money was paid for you. When a memory comes up, say thank you and feel grateful for it. Think about all the times you had food to eat and a home to live in. Think about how you were able to go to school over the years. Think about a time you had a new toy or a pet. Try to remember the most exciting birthday gifts you received. Think about the times you traveled in a car or an airplane. All of these things cost money. If you have experienced these, you have received them at no cost. You will realize how many things you have received for free throughout your childhood. Second, take a single paper money bill that you have. Call this your magic bill. The amount of the bill does not matter. Write on a post-it note, "Thank you for all the money I've been given throughout my life." Stick this note on top of the magic bill. Third, take this bill around with you today. Place it in your wallet, purse, or pocket. Make sure to look at it throughout the day. Take it out and hold it in your hands. Read the words on the note. Feel truly grateful for all the money you have received in your lifetime. Eventually, your money will grow. It can happen in many ways. You could find some money you did not know you had. You may receive unexpected gifts or donations. Fourth, keep your magic bill where you will see it every day. This will remind you to be thankful for what you have. Always remember to feel authentic gratitude when you do this. As you implement this practice, make a promise to yourself. Be truly grateful whenever you receive money, whether it's your monthly salary, a discount, or a gift. Express gratitude. These are all opportunities to use gratitude to multiply the wealth you will receive. Day 6. Works like magic. Have you ever encountered a rags to riches story? Have you ever heard of a story of someone living in poverty who became a president, celebrity, or millionaire? What about stories of people who work incredibly hard but have no success? The answer to this is gratitude. Remember, the law of attraction states that you must be grateful to attract what you desire. This also applies to success in life. Without gratitude, it will be very difficult to succeed. This applies to your job or career. Gratitude can be the difference between new opportunities, promotions, or more money. To increase anything in your life, you must be grateful for what you have right now. Feeling grateful for the job you have creates positive feelings. Feeling good about work makes it easier for you to exert more effort. When that happens, you increase your chances of success. You also increase your chances of earning more money. Imagine that you are a business owner. The level of gratitude you have towards your business affects your success. Gratitude for your business, customers, and employees will lead to business growth. If you stop feeling grateful, you may start to worry about your business. How can you start practicing gratitude towards business and professional success? First, imagine that you have a manager who is following you around. This manager is responsible for recording your thoughts and feelings about work. Your job is to find as many things as possible to be grateful for. At the end of the day, the manager should have a long list of gratitude. The longer that list, the more magic you will create in your money, opportunities, and fulfillment. The beauty of this daily practice is that you can easily find many things to be grateful for at work. In one day, situations could take a complete turn for the better. Always feel deep gratitude for the wonderful things that happen at work. This will magnify all the good things you will receive. Day 7. The magical way out of negativity. Taking things for granted can lead to a lack of gratitude. You are more likely to complain, have negative thoughts, and speak negatively. But remember that the law of attraction also works when you are negative. If you often complain about things, you will only attract more of them into your life. When you take things for granted, you are not giving thanks. This does not follow the law of attraction. Since you are not giving, you will not receive. This will stop the magic from happening in your life. Taking things for granted will lead to lesser blessings. Of course, it can be difficult to be grateful in negative situations. Things can get really tough. Consider how Buddha put things into perspective when he said, "Let us rise up and be thankful." If we didn't learn a lot today, at least we learned a little. If we didn't learn a little, at least we didn't get sick. If we got sick, at least we didn't die. So, let us all be thankful. Based on Buddha's teaching, try to practice gratitude right now. Take one problem or negative situation you are going through right now. Next, look for 10 things to be grateful for. For example, you are unemployed, you are struggling to find a job. Here is an example of 10 things you can be grateful for to turn things around. 1. I am so grateful for having more time for my family. 2. I am grateful that my life is more organized because of the spare time I have. 3. I am grateful that I have been employed for most of my life, and I have many job experiences. 4. I am grateful that this is the first time I have been unemployed. 5. I'm grateful that many available jobs are available, and new jobs are appearing every day. 6. I'm grateful for everything I have learned in applying for jobs and going for interviews. 7. I am grateful that I have good health and that I can work. 8. I am grateful for my family's support and encouragement. 9. I am grateful for the time I had to take a break because I needed it. 10. I'm grateful that being unemployed made me realize how much having a job means to me. Expressing deep gratitude for these things will attract positive circumstances to your life. The magic will take place. Try to go through the day not saying anything negative. It is going to be challenging, but it is possible. If you catch yourself saying something negatively, stop at once. Then say this immediately, "But I have to say that I am grateful for chum," and finish the sentence. Saying this can help you stop a negative thought or feeling before it grows. Always remember to be grateful in any difficult or negative circumstance. This is one of the most effective ways to change the outcome into a positive one. Conclusion. In this book, you have learned about the law of attraction and the power of gratitude. The law of attraction states that like attracts like. Whatever you give, you will receive. This is how gratitude works to help you create the life you want. When you are grateful for what you have, you will receive more of it. This applies to money, health, relationships, and success. First, you learned how to practice gratitude using the magic formula. The magic formula states that you must feel real deep gratitude for whatever you have. Then speak the magic words, "Thank you." Feeling grateful creates deeper feelings of abundance. Second, you learned how to count your blessings. Counting your blessings makes you aware of how much you have to be grateful for. Third, you learned how to use objects to express gratitude, such as the magic rock. The magic rock works as a reminder to help you be grateful for what you have daily. Think about all the good things that have happened during the day. Then, pick out the best one and express gratitude for it. This allows you to end and start each day feeling happy and grateful. Fourth, you learned how to practice gratitude for your relationships. Relationships are a very important part of life. Fifth, you learned how to practice gratitude for your health. Think about every body part you have and how they help you live better. Sixth, you learned how to practice gratitude for your money. You learned how to use the magic bill to remind you to express gratitude for the money you have. Seventh, you learned how to practice gratitude for success. You must always try to find things to be grateful for at work. Lastly, you learned how to start living a life of gratitude instead of negativity. It is very easy to take things for granted. Learning to practice gratitude in every situation will help create magic in your life. The secret to having the life you want is simple. It is about being grateful for what you have. When you are grateful for what you have, the universe rewards you with more of it. Learn to practice gratitude every day and watch your life transform. If you love this video, please like, share and subscribe to our channel for more content. Thank you for watching.